Hi, I'm Jerry Carter with the Sierra Crest Business Law Group. I want to talk today about how a trust litigation attorney can help protect you as the trustee of a family trust and keep you from being attacked. And the way that we can help really corresponds with your duties as the trustee of the family trust. One duty you have as the trustee of a family trust is to gather in all of the property and the assets that belong to the trust. This may be after the loved one has passed away and now you're taking over as the trustee. You've got to pull in and identify, find out what all belongs to the trust and then get control of it so that other people aren't messing with it. And of course, the way the trust litigation attorney can help you is if somebody's got control of a trust asset and they're not giving that up, the trust litigation attorney can help you with that. An example might be that somebody is living in the house without permission or is taking property of the trust without permission, just grabbing stuff. And you may be surprised to hear it, but people just start grabbing stuff sometimes when loved ones die, and it's unfortunate, but you as a trustee can get the help of a trust litigation attorney to stop that from happening. So the next duty of a trustee is to conserve the assets of the estate and to prudently, act prudently with respect to those assets. And that might mean prudently investing certain assets. It also means safeguarding the assets and not exposing them to unnecessary risk. And this is an area where a lot of trustees can be criticized by family members who think that the trustee is not being careful with how they're dealing with those assets. And the trust litigation attorney can give you advice and keep you on the straight and narrow in terms of making sure that your actions in safeguarding those trust assets are very conservative. Now, the third duty of a trustee is to follow the terms of the trust. And it's important to understand that the duty is not to be fair, it's not to please one family member or beneficiary and not please the other. It's to follow the written terms of the trust. And here's where a trust litigation attorney can really help, because sometimes as those trusts get written, they don't always make sense. And it's a little hard to understand what the person who created the trust had in mind. And sometimes the instructions can be a little bit vague. And so consulting with an attorney over how to follow to the best of your ability those trust terms can be a big help. In addition, if there's a dispute or if there's really a difficulty in understanding what the instructions are in the trust attorney can help you go to court just to get instructions from the judge to where you have an official pronouncement from the judge who decides, and that gives you cover so that you know that the action you take was authorized by the court. And so you've got some cover there. And then another important duty of a trustee of a family trust is to communicate appropriately with the trust beneficiaries and the family members, the heirs. So the trust litigation attorney is going to understand the statutory scheme and what kind of notices need to be sent out to the beneficiaries, as well as what timelines you have if you receive a request from one of the beneficiaries asking you to do something. You can go to the litigation attorney and say, do I have to do this? And if so, how much time do I have and how do I go about doing that? That's where the trust litigation attorney can be really helpful to keep you on the straight and narrow in your communications with the trust beneficiaries. And so those are 4 examples of duties that you have that you need to honor, and duties that the trust litigation attorney can help you fulfill and keep you out of trouble with the beneficiaries. Now, if you are recently put in the position of being a family trust trustee, you're likely to have even more questions than the ones we've covered. So when you're ready to get answers to those questions, give us a call.